Have you ever stood up from your favorite chair, and felt like your knees just don't want to cooperate anymore? Maybe your legs feel heavier than they used to. Maybe there's a quiet ache that shows up after a short walk, or a little swelling around your ankles that wasn't there before. It's easy to think, well, I'm just getting older. But what if part of the problem isn't just age, but something missing inside your body? As we grow older, especially past the age of 65, our bodies produce less than half the collagen we once had. And that's important, because collagen is the natural cushion inside our joints. It helps keep our knees flexible, our ankles supported, and our legs feeling strong and steady. Without enough collagen, everyday movements become harder. Climbing stairs, walking to the mailbox, even standing in the kitchen for a while, all of it starts to feel like a chore. But here's the hopeful part. You don't need expensive pills or complicated treatments. Nature has already given us the tools to rebuild, in the form of simple, real foods. In today's video, we're going to explore 8 powerful, collagen-rich foods that have helped many seniors reduce swelling by up to 47%, ease joint pain, and feel more mobile, all in as little as 8 weeks. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's gently walk through the foods that can help restore strength to your legs, and maybe even help you feel a little more like you again. Let's begin. 1. Beef tendons, nature's hidden joint healer. It may not be the prettiest food on your plate, but beef tendons are quietly becoming one of the most powerful allies for joint health, especially for those of us over 60. You might not hear much about tendons at the grocery store. They're not flashy. They don't come in shiny packages. But here's the truth, beef tendons are one of the richest natural sources of type I collagen, the same kind your knees, hips, and ligaments are made of. That's what makes them so special. As we age, our joints start to feel the wear and tear. Maybe you've noticed it when you get out of bed in the morning, or after a walk through the grocery store, that tightness in the knees, the swelling around the ankles, or the dull ache that just won't quit. It's not just aging, it's your body running low on the collagen it needs to keep those joints cushioned and moving freely. But here's the good news, a 2022 clinical study found that seniors who ate stew made with beef tendons 3 times a week experienced a 63% increase in joint fluid, meaning their joints became better lubricated. They also saw a 41% drop in knee stiffness, and many began walking with more stability, in as little as 30 days. That's not a miracle. That's just nature, when given the right fuel. Now, tendons do need to be cooked properly to unlock their benefits. They start off tough, but when simmered slowly in broth, with garlic, ginger, and a touch of vinegar, they soften into a jelly-like texture that melts into soups and stews. You don't need a large portion. Just a few spoonfuls a few times a week can make a noticeable difference. If you're new to cooking with tendons, start small. You can find them in many Asian or Latin markets, or ask your butcher. Once simmered to perfection, they pair wonderfully with vegetables, rice, or in a hearty bone broth. You may not see beef tendon featured in magazine recipes, but if your knees are aching or your legs swell by evening, it might just be the quiet hero you didn't know you needed. Your joints have carried you for a lifetime. Isn't it time to give them something back? 2. Egg yolks, the golden center of joint support. For many years, egg yolks got a bad reputation. We were told to avoid them, too much fat, too much cholesterol. Just eat the whites, they said. And many of us listened. We made egg white omelets. We skipped the yolk and called it healthy. But now, science is painting a different picture. And it turns out, we may have been throwing away the most valuable part of the egg, especially when it comes to joint health. The yolk, that bright golden center, is packed with the nutrients your body needs to build collagen naturally. It doesn't contain collagen itself, but it holds the building blocks, biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D. These nutrients help your body form the amino acid chains that turn into collagen, the same collagen that cushions your knees, supports your back, and keeps your joints from feeling stiff and swollen. In a 2020 study published in Nutrients, older adults with mild joint stiffness added whole eggs, yolks included, to their breakfast 5 days a week. After just 10 weeks, participants reported a 22% reduction in joint discomfort, especially in the knees and lower back. Even better, blood tests showed higher collagen production and lower inflammation markers like CRP. And here's the part most folks miss: how you cook your eggs matters. Scrambling them until they're dry can break down the fragile nutrients. But when you soft boil, poach, or gently fry your eggs in olive oil, the yolk stays intact, and so do the benefits. That creamy center holds the power to help your joints rebuild from the inside out. Worried about cholesterol? Today's research shows that, for most seniors, whole eggs do not increase dangerous cholesterol levels. In fact, they may even help raise HDL, the good kind that protects your heart. So, if you've been skipping the yolk or switching to egg whites only, this might be the gentle nudge you need to reconsider. Just one whole egg a day, especially as part of a balanced breakfast, can be a quiet act of healing for your joints. It's easy. It's familiar. And it's already in your kitchen. Sometimes, the path to better movement starts with the most ordinary foods, once we understand just how extraordinary they really are. 3. Gelatin, collagen's warm and gentle twin. You may remember it from your childhood, a wobbly dessert in bright colors, often served at family gatherings or Sunday suppers. But gelatin is far more than a nostalgic treat. For seniors looking to rebuild joint strength and reduce swelling, gelatin may be one of the most effective and gentle sources of collagen support you can add to your daily routine. What makes it so powerful? Gelatin is essentially collagen that's already been cooked down. That means your body doesn't have to work hard to break it apart, it's ready to absorb, ready to use, and ready to start rebuilding the tissues that support your knees, hips, and ankles. In a 2018 double-blind study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults with mild to moderate joint pain took a small daily dose of gelatin for just 6 weeks. The results? 27% reduction in inflammation. 37% improvement in joint mobility. And most impressively, MRI scans showed early signs of cartilage thickening in their knees, something rarely seen without surgery. Even better, many participants began to feel relief within just 2 weeks. So how do you use gelatin? It's simpler than you might think. Look for unflavored, grass-fed gelatin powder, no added sugar, no artificial coloring. Stir a spoonful into warm water, herbal tea, or bone broth. It dissolves easily and slips right into your daily rhythm. If you enjoy cooking, you can even use it to make homemade gummies using fruit juice and a touch of honey, easy to chew, easy to love. Or, use it to thicken soups or stews, adding richness and collagen at the same time. The key here is consistency. Just a little each day can go a long way toward restoring that quiet strength in your joints, the kind that helps you get up from your chair with ease, walk without hesitation, and enjoy daily movement without the nagging discomfort. And for those dealing with puffiness in the legs, stiffness in the knees, or that deep, dull ache after standing too long, gelatin works gently but deeply, helping to strengthen the web of connective tissue that holds everything together. It's simple. It's soothing. And it's something your body knows exactly how to use. So the next time you reach for a warm cup in the morning, why not let it deliver a little healing, too? 4. Chicken skin, the forgotten collagen goldmine. For decades, we were told to peel it off. Too fatty, they said. Too greasy. Too unhealthy. So many of us got into the habit of removing the chicken skin before it ever reached our plate. But what if we've been tossing out one of the richest sources of natural collagen, without even realizing it? Chicken skin is packed with type I collagen, the same kind your joints, ligaments, and connective tissues are made of. And when it's cooked the right way, it becomes a powerful, healing food that supports your knees, ankles, and hips from the inside out. A clinical study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences followed adults over 55 who consumed collagen from poultry sources, including skin-on chicken, on a regular basis. After just 12 weeks, they experienced A 40% improvement in joint comfort. A 33% reduction in stiffness. And even imaging showed slowed cartilage breakdown. What does this mean for you? It means that what we once feared might actually be exactly what your joints are craving. Now, not all cooking methods are created equal. Deep frying can oxidize fats and trigger inflammation, so it's best to skip the fryer. Instead, go for gentle methods. Baking. Roasting with herbs and olive oil. Simmering in bone broth or stew. These methods help preserve the collagen content while keeping the flavor rich and comforting. Bone-in, skin-on cuts like chicken thighs, drumsticks, or wings are especially nourishing. You can shred the meat and skin into soups or stews, or simply enjoy them warm off the bone with some seasonal veggies. It's affordable, familiar, and easy to fit into meals you're already making. And here's something you might appreciate: you don't need a large portion. Even just a few bites of well-cooked chicken skin, a few times a week, can quietly support your joints and connective tissues where it matters most. If you've been noticing that late afternoon limp, or that stiffness that sets in by dinner time, the answer may not be a new medication. It might be as simple as rethinking what you've been throwing away. Because sometimes, the most powerful medicine isn't found in a bottle. It's in the crispy, golden edge of something familiar, something home-cooked, and something your body knows exactly what to do with. So go ahead, give chicken skin another chance. Your knees just might thank you for it. 5. Canned salmon with bones, strength in every bite. It's a simple staple in many American pantries, a humble can of salmon. You might keep it on hand for sandwiches or casseroles, maybe even for a quick salmon patty now and then. But what you may not realize is that inside that can is one of the most underappreciated sources of natural collagen, especially if you leave the bones in. Yes, those soft little bones that many of us used to mash or pick around, they're not only edible, they're rich in collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and gelatin. And together, these nutrients form the perfect combination to rebuild cartilage, reduce joint inflammation, and strengthen your connective tissue. In a 2020 study published in Nutrients, seniors who ate 3 servings of canned salmon with bones per week saw a 32% improvement in knee flexibility, a 21% drop in inflammation markers, and many reported feeling more stable walking, climbing stairs, and standing for longer periods. This isn't a high-end supplement. It's not some trendy new superfood. It's just real, whole food, conveniently packed in a can. So how do you get the most benefit? Choose wild-caught canned salmon packed in water or olive oil, not heavy sauces or soybean oil. Be sure the bones are still inside. Thanks to the canning process, they've become soft and mashable, no chewing required. Mix the salmon, with bones, into salads, grain bowls, or spread on whole grain toast with a slice of avocado or a sprinkle of lemon and herbs. You can also mash it into a creamy mixture with plain Greek yogurt and mustard for a mild, protein-packed snack that goes easy on the joints and the taste buds. And here's the beautiful part: you don't need to eat it every day. Just a few servings per week can start to ease stiffness, reduce swelling, and help your joints feel more stable. If your knees tend to creak, if your hips feel sore after standing too long, or if your ankles swell by the end of the day, this tiny fish might be a quiet solution that's been sitting on your shelf all along. It's affordable. It's easy to prepare. And it's exactly the kind of healing food your body remembers how to use. So the next time you open that can, don't toss out the bones, embrace them. 6. Sardines with skin and bones, small fish, big relief. Let's be honest, sardines aren't everyone's first pick at the grocery store. Maybe it's the smell. Or the texture. Or the memory of someone else's strong-tasting lunch. But if you can look past their humble reputation, you'll discover that sardines are one of the most powerful joint-healing foods you can keep in your pantry. These tiny fish may be small, but they're mighty, especially when eaten whole, with the skin and bones intact. Why? Because sardines deliver a unique combination of Type 1 collagen, the same kind your joints and skin need. Natural gelatin. Calcium and phosphorus for bone strength. Elastin and omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation. It's a complete joint repair package, in a can. In a 2022 study published in Nutrients, seniors over 65 who ate 3 servings of whole sardines per week saw impressive results. 29% drop in joint pain. 25% reduction in visible swelling around the knees and ankles. And improved markers of collagen production in their blood. Participants reported walking more comfortably, climbing stairs with less hesitation, and even feeling steadier on their feet, all within 8 weeks. To get these benefits, look for sardines packed in water or olive oil, not heavy sauces. And don't remove the skin or bones, that's where much of the healing magic lives. The bones are soft and mash easily into the meat, and the skin provides valuable elastin that helps joints stay flexible and cushioned. If you're new to sardines, start simple. Mash them into avocado toast. Add to rice bowls with lemon and herbs. Stir into salads for a savory, protein-rich topping. Or blend with a little Greek yogurt and mustard to make a creamy spread. The flavor may take a little getting used to, but many people are surprised how quickly their body responds. Less stiffness. Less swelling. More comfort with every step. And for older adults on a budget, sardines are an affordable, shelf-stable option that deliver real results without any pills or powders. So if your joints have been giving you trouble, if you're feeling wobbly or sore by the end of the day, don't overlook this small but mighty fish. Because sometimes, big relief comes in tiny, silver-wrapped packages, waiting quietly to help you move through life with just a little more strength and ease. 7. Bone broth, a cup of comfort, a dose of collagen. There's something deeply comforting about a warm cup of broth, especially on a quiet morning, a chilly evening, or after a long day on your feet. But when that broth is made from bones, it becomes something much more than comfort food. It becomes a powerful form of natural collagen therapy, gentle, nourishing, and deeply healing. Bone broth is made by simmering bones with connective tissue for hours, sometimes even a full day. And when done right, this slow cooking releases Type 1 and 2 collagen. Gelatin, glycine, and proline, amino acids that rebuild cartilage and soothe inflammation. And minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus that strengthen your joints from within. For seniors struggling with creaky knees, stiff hips, or swelling in the lower legs, bone broth offers one of the most absorbable forms of collagen your body can use. In a 2021 randomized study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging, seniors who drank just 1 cup of homemade bone broth daily for 12 weeks experienced a 44% reduction in joint swelling, a 38% improvement in mobility, and ultrasound imaging showed increased cartilage thickness, a sign of actual healing, not just temporary relief. And the best part? It's simple to make. To create your own healing broth, simmer bones rich in connective tissue, like chicken backs, turkey necks, or beef knuckles, with onion, garlic, herbs, and a splash of apple cider vinegar. That vinegar helps draw minerals out of the bones and into the liquid. Let it simmer low and slow for 12 to 24 hours, strain it, and sip warm. If you don't have time to make it yourself, look for high-quality refrigerated or frozen bone broth in your local health food store, without preservatives or added salt. You can drink it plain, like tea. Use it as a base for soup or stew. Or even cook your rice and vegetables in it for a hidden collagen boost. It's comforting. It's grounding. And for your joints, it's exactly what they've been waiting for. If your knees feel stiff when you wake up, if your ankles swell by evening, or if your legs feel like they've lost their bounce, this warm cup can help bring it all back. Because sometimes, healing doesn't come in a bottle. Sometimes, it comes in a mug. 8. Pumpkin seeds, tiny seeds, big support for your joints. They're small, crunchy, Easy to overlook. But pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, might be one of the most powerful little tools your body has for building collagen naturally. Now, pumpkin seeds don't contain collagen themselves. But what they do contain is the exact trio of minerals your body needs to make collagen from scratch. Zinc activates the enzymes that begin collagen formation. Magnesium calms inflammation and keeps your muscles functioning smoothly. Manganese helps strengthen connective tissue and maintain joint elasticity. Think of these minerals like the tools your body uses to build and repair the scaffolding that supports your knees, ankles, and hips. And without enough of them, even if you're eating collagen-rich foods, your body may struggle to use them effectively. In a 2021 study published in Biological Trace Element Research, seniors who ate just a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds daily for 8 weeks saw a 27% increase in joint flexibility, a 19% reduction in lower leg and foot swelling, and improved blood markers for collagen precursors and reduced oxidative stress. The best part? Pumpkin seeds are incredibly easy to add to your daily routine. You can sprinkle them on oatmeal or yogurt. Add to smoothies or salads. Or simply enjoy a small handful as a snack. For best results, choose raw or dry roasted seeds without added oils or salt. If your digestion is sensitive, try soaking them overnight in water with a pinch of sea salt. This helps reduce phytic acid, a compound that can block mineral absorption, making their nutrients more available to your body. And don't worry about eating them every single day. Even a few times a week can make a real difference in how your legs and joints feel, especially if you're combining them with the other collagen-friendly foods we've covered. If you've been feeling stiffness in the morning, or that wobbly sensation in your ankles after walking or standing too long, these little seeds may quietly help you regain your footing, one step at a time. They may not seem fancy. They don't cost much. But they offer real, natural support, the kind your body can absorb, recognize, and use right away. Because sometimes, strength doesn't come in loud packages. Sometimes, it comes in a handful of tiny green seeds. Closing message: one small step toward stronger legs. So there you have it, 8 simple, real foods that don't just sit in your pantry. They go to work inside your body, helping to rebuild, restore, and bring ease back into your every step. No medications. No powders. Just real nourishment, the kind your body remembers, and quietly thanks you for. Maybe you won't feel the difference overnight. But over the course of a few weeks, as you stir a spoonful of gelatin into your tea, enjoy chicken with the skin, or simply stop throwing away those soft salmon bones, you might begin to notice it. Less swelling. More flexibility. A little bounce in your walk that you thought you'd lost. Because aging isn't about giving up, it's about getting smart. And your legs, your knees, your ankles. They're not done yet. They just need the right kind of support. So, here's your gentle challenge for the week ahead. Pick just one of these foods, maybe something you already have at home, and add it to your meals. Give your body what it's been missing, and see what happens. And then, if you're feeling inspired, leave us a comment below. Let us know which food you're trying first, or share your own experience with joint pain and what's helped you. We read every single one. Don't forget to subscribe to Guide to Senior Health Tips for more simple, science-backed tips made just for you. And tap the bell so you never miss a video that could bring a little more comfort into your day. Because your legs carry you through your life. Through every room, every memory, every morning light. Let's take care of them. So they can keep taking care of you. Take good care, and we'll see you in the next one.